name, I believe.
Prophetic. No, but that one's even more prophetic. Talks about
right. It's interesting how you think that the ones the masters give you to have rage against the machine are somehow godly. If you're in rage and hate, the devil's got you.
I'm just saying, if you look at the current political situation and the rage lyrics at the time,
you're not getting it. These are servants of the dark forces because they seek to keep you in division, hate, bitterness, rage, and directed at a machine when you are the creator of the machine from inside. So all your anger and rage and hate that you direct outward is indirectly directed back at you, and you're not even aware of it. You folks are at war with yourselves, raging against the machine you've created and funded.
I think that's a little bit of a reach.
It's not a reach. Guys, this is how this universe is holographic and how it works. You still haven't figured that out. It's thousands of year old understanding that holds true if you can understand it and see it.
The Bible says, judge not lest ye be judged. By the measure which you judge, you were also judged.
That doesn't apply to you, though.
It applies to everybody.
Okay, so what's the difference between me testifying the truth and me
I expect you to keep me accountable just as I have kept you accountable.
Haven't I told you how you've made said his name in vain and you've blasphemed?
You're talking about your truth and you're unaware it's a lie because you haven't lived the truth, so you wouldn't know it. Everything you're speaking is a repeated lie.
What's true about someone who doesn't believe in a book but is reciting it and saying that he's holding me accountable?
Experience and evidence and testimony other than an anecdotal hallucination. The way you live is not godly, it's not righteous, it's not truthful.
Well, he doesn't even believe in what he's talking about, but yet he's using that as a weapon against me.
I have to go on soon anyway, and I'm hitting the wall with you because it's like talking to a non-person. It's like beating your head against the wall. There's really no point.
Stop being wrong.
Again, you're presuming I and everyone else is wrong and presuming you're right while you're wrong and other people are speaking what's right. It's just, it has to be a game or you're just that far gone, sick and twisted like Jack Talcott. Either or.
Yeah, he said yesterday, Paul, that in the Bible it says that Jesus said you can't swear on the Bible. No, you can.
No, you said that. You said that.
Matthew. No. You said yesterday. I told you the president. You worship. You can't say as soon as you worship
Tarek, keep on finding a better signal over there in Mecca, buddy. Just keep on running around, man.
I got you.
Jesus is jamming him out. Jesus jam.
All right.
A Jesus jam?
You gotta be freaking kidding me, man.
I'm the freak, man. What can I tell you?
No, sir. What it is you are blinded by the light.
Now. You're beyond.
You are blind. You are blinded by the light. We all see the light. There's a big difference. Very distinct.
I'm already in the light. So yeah, you're blinded by it, but I'm already in it.
And what was the light that fell from heaven? That is the light that you are in. Absolutely. I will absolutely agree with you.
I'm in the light in heaven.
He's a deep freak. You're a deceiver. You're a shaitan worshiper. That's all.
Let it up out of you. Glorifying Jesus Christ, and you're going to tell me I'm a Satan worshiper. How the hell does that work?
Let it up out of you.
Because I just told you yesterday, in the Bible, it says you can't swear on the Bible. He said otherwise.
It doesn't say that, bro. Where does this? The Bible wasn't even invented yet.
Go ahead. Matthew 5:34.
Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Do not make a swear or an oath of don't do those things. That's what the Bible says. Just be honorable. Just be honorable. I don't even need to quote the Bible. Just be fucking honorable.
Did you basically just admit there that the Bible is clearly a invention by what you said? I mean, you basically just said it was invented. It wasn't invented yet at that point. So you're acknowledging
it wasn't arranged in the books that we have now and all that other jazz. Yeah.
That were arranged by the Canon of Nicene, which was a Roman Catholic organization. Got it.
So
you're sold in.
Right. Now I'm like, what the hell am I hearing here? So you guy here, Mr. the Freak, you brought people to Christ, but you don't even like actually know the Bible at all. Right?
I've made that clear multiple times. That's why he's pissed off at me for
But I've just come to the realization that okay, wait a minute, this guy doesn't even know the Bible at all.
You don't even believe what you're trying to use as prosecution.
How can you believe in something you haven't even read?
Right,
dude. Please.
That makes a lot more sense, right?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure.
Please explain that. If you don't
I didn't know anything about
you know the sort,
my mid-30s.
You know the fruit of the Spirit
in the church, like you being a pew riding popcorn Christian. That lost
a pew riding popcorn Christian.
Yeah, cliche Christian, a cliche Christian.
So because I devoted my time and effort to something that at the time that I saw worthy and value, and then further on in life found to be misleading, that's not progression in life.
Yeah, that's no value.
So my experience has no value. I wonder what the Christed being would say about that.
Well, you're using his name and his words in vain. I mean, what does he think? What do you think he says about it?
Well, I would say that he would say if any of you, especially as pastors, would lead a single one of these little children astray, to be bound with a millstone around your neck and cast to the bottom of the sea. I think he's pretty clear on what he says about pushing people away. And it's backed up by the Great Commission, which says, go for thee unto all nations, baptizing in my name. And if this is what baptizing in his name is, then that's kind of contradictory to every single testament and preaching that are in those red letters. And just because you don't know those red letters doesn't mean that you're not taking his name in vain by living the way that you are in blasphemy.
Thou sayest.
That's what your Jesus says. Maybe if you read the book and understood the book, then you would understand that you're doing it. That's you, sir.
How am I doing anything that you deny? That you deny anyway?
It doesn't matter if you're doing it to me.
What you're saying about it, referencing it, because you don't believe it anyway. It's a fraud of vanity and blasphemy.
It's vanity and blasphemy for me to say and quote scriptures that you don't know as a professing Christian. That's blasphemy.
Interesting.
I told you that.
That's interesting logic. So that means that a garage mechanic, by that same logic, a garage mechanic has no bearing when it comes to a professional, say, certified mechanic. They're not even doing the same thing, right?
I don't even.
Doesn't it say? Hey, let me badly quote scripture, but doesn't it say something in scripture about being a prophet amongst men?
Yes, it does.
A prophet unto the nations, Jeremiah 1:5. You were born into a spell of illness.
Thank you, Pineal. There you go.
There it is.
There it is. Bang! Hey, let's drop a bomb for that one.
That's you.
Oh, wait a second. Are you Christian, Penal?
I love you guys. You guys are all right, man. You know?
Hey, Penal,
the Bible clearly says that you need to bring 2 or 3 witnesses. I have brought you multiple witnesses from a source that you find to be trustworthy. It doesn't matter. It's that you find it to be trustworthy.
It doesn't matter.
So if you find it to be trustworthy, then its value is for you. I am giving you a gift. Much like the Holy Spirit, I am giving you a gift.
Thou shalt not use the Lord's name in vain. Aren't you doing so?
Using the Lord's name in the vain would refer to one's actions and their life and their life choices. Sir, by your own admission, you are not in contact with your own children or wife. I'm not going to take advice from you.
Using his name in vain. Why would you use his name in vain other than to try and make yourself look good?
Trying is preparing for failure through lack of proper preparation. It's very clear, sir.
It's an ass fucking slogan of some sort.
No, it's the definition, dumbass.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Sounds
Well, your
just
belief has very little to do with what I'm saying. It has to do with what you're saying.
okay. Look in the mirror. That's your guys'
I
whole
do every day, and I really enjoy what I see.
Just look in the mirror, bro.
I really enjoy what I see. I see somebody that is creating a better world. I don't need to save other people. I need to do what I need to do. We all play a position, and yours is not God's. And for you to claim that you have brought anybody to the Creator is blasphemy in and of itself in every aspect of the way.
No, you forgot about the Ethiopian eunuch in Acts, the book of Acts.
Please tell me about it.
We're citing Ethiopian scripture now? That's what we're doing.
Here, I just looked up the definition of try.
Why don't you look it up for us, Penal?
I did. I looked up try here. It says to attempt something for the first time. It's an attempt. Here you also have
not successful, not reaching for success.
Right. It says to make an attempt. Okay. You can do it if you try. Right. So here's another one. It says to make an attempt at, often used with an infinitive. To put a test or trial. Often used without, subject to something such as undue strain or excessive hardship or provocation that tests the powers of endurance. To examine or investigate judicially. Oh, fuck.
Judiciary?
No, judicial. No. Fuck it, man.
Do something.
My French accent won't permit me to say that word. Judiciously. Judiciously, or whatever. It's like.
Is it related to
effectively? It means nothing to an end result that is beneficial. It merely means to
judicially. Okay.
Judicially.
Yeah.
Judicially.
I hear nothing there.
You got it. Like deliciously. Judicially.
Yeah.
Now look up the definition of do or to do.
Damn
Canadian. Or doing.
Do, verb. To bring to pass, carry out.
To fucking do, man.
Well, that was pretty much it.
To bring to pass, meaning to be successful.
To carry out. Execute, perform, put.
Keep on trying, dude.
Commit,
keep on trying. Have fun with
about,
your trying.
Effect, pay,
I'll keep
finish,
on doing. You keep on trying.
Exert, exhaust, beat, kill, produce.
This guy's Ted Kaczynski on crack. Come on, man.
And that's what you go to. You go to the most lunatic.
The thing you understand. Yeah, I go to what you understand. Yes.
You go to what I understand. It sounds like I understand the Bible in English a little bit better. So can we go to those things?
Cue writing, Sunday school going, popcorn Christian.
Yes,
full
I
of
was.
Cliches, and
yes, I was.
All at the same time.
Absolutely.
So it's all valuable.
I was bought in.
Valueless value.
I was blinded by the light, and I couldn't see the light.
There you go.
Blinded by the light.
You don't believe, but you're quoting this stuff like it's real, even though you don't believe. So I mean, it's fraudulent to start
like
this
a douche, noodle down into the night. I used to think
what about a douche?
I thought it was blinded, or I thought it was something like a douche, and then I realized it was deuce. I always thought it was douche
in this case.
What a weird fucking lyric, man.
Don't take
it is douche in this case.
Revved up like a douche.
Even your wording.
Panel versus panel.
If you're claiming to be a pastor, I know plenty of pastors in my family that would just love to have a conversation with you, a rebuke, and they would believe in it.
Am I real?
They would be on the same playing field.
Oh, dude,
they would just tear you apart.
My bad. It's Total Recall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck, I just got it, man. Holy shit.
Good catch.
Did you guys already? Did you ever even ask everyone? They figured it out? You
I
usually
think I
do the
mentioned
thumbnail.
it at the beginning of the broadcast.
Man, I fucking love that movie. I never
Hey,
watched the
DeFreak,
new
can
one.
you go ahead and cam up so we can get a picture of you so that when the narratives start coming out, you know, like the Talcott clips, only it'll be
Right, we can
the
make
freakishly weird.
thumbnails.
We can
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
be accurate with what you look like instead of this false light that you present.
Yeah, otherwise we're just gonna assume that you're like some type of new Society of Jesus created AI that's like
YouTube agent or some kind of fucking.
Yeah, we're gonna let AI create the image if you don't create the image for yourself. If you don't stand for
Right.
something, you're gonna fall for the AI deception, and that's what your image will be.
We'll
Even when you
make
come
Wait a
up.
second. Wait a second.
we'll make
Let's
an
just
image
get
of
one
you.
thing before I do that. Let's clear something up, okay? I just posted Acts 8:30 and 31 or whatever, and so it talks about the eunuch and Philip. Okay,
What
talks
does it
about
say?
the eunuch. Somebody needs to teach somebody something, or nobody learns
What
nothing.
does it say? Somebody's got to teach somebody, or nobody learns something. Okay, so if you're able to teach, let's break this down. So if you're able to teach, let's say we're talking about taking off a tire. Go back to before you knew how to take off a tire. Did the person that taught you, had they been successful in putting a tire onto a car? Yes or no?
Oh God!
It's a simple yes or no, and it goes to simple logic, which is basically what
I know
we're looking for.
it's so ridiculous. It's like really nuts.
So it's a
Come on,
ridiculous, easy question to answer. Did they know how to do
so now
it? Or
you could stop.
no,
now you could stop
just
with
answer the question, yes or
So
no.
now you could stop with the narrative that like you think I'm God or something, or I think I'm God. No, I'm just teaching them what they should know from based on the word, from what I know.
No, sir.
What
Can
I
you answer the
experienced,
question so
okay?
we can use the
Is that good enough
logical
for you?
method?
Now the answer to the other question, I'm not gonna cam up. So the answer is no.
Okay, resounding no. So we're going to go ahead and use the AI, and we're going to ask
Yes, sir.
AI based off of your words and your actions what the proper representation of this individual will be. I think that will
let me
be
try that out. I'm
fascinating
gonna
one.
go try that out. Hold on a second.
But
I have that.
scripted.
Hold on. We
So
need
by you.
descriptions.
It would be
Hold on a
scripted
second.
by you.
Congressman.
No.
Wait.
I said if it takes it off of what you have done. So if it is scripted, it is merely scripted by you and controlled merely by your actions and your demeanor.
Sure. I wonder if the image you're going to bring up isn't something that you already have pre-selected. Like
I don't have anything.
Predestinated.
I don't have anything.
Predestinated.
Why would I ever?
random AI.
Why would I ever plot against somebody to my own demise?
Exactly, Nubs. Aren't you cursed? Can't you see it yet?
I am not cursed, sir. I understand that I would not
Are you
plot.
not cursed when you're taking the
Nubs.
Lord's name in vain and using His
Nubs.
word?
Yes, sir.
Like that.
Yes,
Nubs. I need 5 words to describe this particular thing that we're making here. Go ahead.
Disingenuous.
No, wait. No, that's no good. We need physical
Nubs.
characteristics. You dumbass.
Oh, physical characteristics. Cowardly.
Okay, so a 51-year-old, right? Or something like that. 50-year-old man.
Oh, 50-year-old man. Yeah. Well, 50-year-old. I'm not going to go with man because man has certain attributes that haven't been presented.
Pastor.
Pastor.
Right?
Yes.
Hold on a sec.
I'm not a pastor.
Pastor. And
what are you then?
I'm a minister.
What are
I
you
minister
then?
to people.
Oh, minister.
A minister.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you for the correction.
Minister. Thank you very much for the correction. And what else?
Bitter.
Okay, bitter.
Society of Jesus supporter.
We need words, just like one word.
Contradictory.
It's not very good
These
as
are
a
the
physical
brilliant
description
slaves.
here.
These are the brilliant slaves, OTW.
Yeah, they're very smart guys.
How about
Thank
pederast
you.
promoter?
One word,
Good
dude.
God,
One word.
come
Come on,
Short,
you're
fat,
acting
ugly.
like a
Hey,
slave.
OTW,
Slave.
just put
Okay,
in
bitter
short,
slave.
fat, and ugly,
Okay, that's a good one. Slave. All
Bitter
right.
slave.
Short,
Yep.
fat, and ugly. How about that?
Okay,
Just do
50-year-old
that.
minister.
Short, fat, and
bitter
ugly.
slave.
Short, fat, and ugly, and not Ted Kaczynski. That'll work.
Okay, short,
Thank you for inputting into your character.
And ugly.
And slave, fat, fat, short, ugly slave. Is that fair? Is that fair to Freak?
No, because
all right, so let's try that. Generate image.
Holy shit, it's him.
Wow, it's working. It's coming. It's like the progression bar.
Trollish troll.
Maybe it'll be done before the broadcast ends. Maybe you guys will be lucky and we'll see what the Freak looks like.
Blinded like a slave.
Predestinated AI random.
Oh my God!
Generation.
They made him black.
Shouldn't have put slave in there.
That's not
slave
good.
in there. Yeah. I'm not black. So the whole thing's a fraud. Even your fucking random generated AI.
How is it a fraud if we caught it and we're correcting it? How is it fraudulent if it was caught and corrected?
Oh, I'm gonna fix that.
Please explain that logic to me. If he was open and honest with the situation and then corrected his behavior, how is that any different from a sinner sinning and then asking for forgiveness?
Dude, I've already passed that. I'm leading people to him already.
So you pass sin? I have been listening. I've been listening to what you've been claiming. And what you've been claiming does not match up with somebody that should at all be anywhere near a ministry of any sort whatsoever, except for a ministry of the devil or Shaitan.
Well, sure, that's what you would
Beelzebub,
say. Beelzebub, you referenced
Baal,
that's what you are dealing with. Meanwhile,
Moloch.
I'm glorifying Jesus Christ every day, and you're telling me that I'm
How
the
are
devil.
you?
Retarded.
Glorifying would be exemplifying. Glorifying would be exemplifying the behavior of the character being exemplified.
Nubs. Here is what AI came up with.
Act like a humble servant around a bunch of worthless slave trolls.
That's about accurate.
It's not bad, eh?
That's about. No, he's divorced, so he doesn't have that much shit on the shelves.
That was funny.
That was pretty good.
Kind of looks like Paul with his hair grown out and old.
No. That's you.
That's you, brother.
That's you, sir. That is you. This
Paul
is what.
Paul.
This is what the Freak looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Put it in your mind. Make a mental image. This is now what Mr. Freak looks like, even though he cams up.
Like that.
This image should be burned into your minds for the rest of your lives.
Well, here, DeFreak, would you rather be this guy, DeFreak,
with a shave and a toilet seat around his neck?
Well, here's the question. Pineal's making a point here. Would you rather be this guy or yourself?
Or the Pope?
Or God?
You can even choose AI him?
Yeah, I did.
Even choose between the white Pope, the black Pope, and the gray Pope. Would you rather be you or the Pope?
I wrote a description of him in the AI generator, and this is what the AI came up with.
Yeah,
they actually came up with more than one.
But it's probably more skinny and dweeby and dorky.
Okay, Han.
And, got like a Hollywood vibe to him.
Han,
I said he had less stuff because he was divorced and on Social Security. That's the other thing I forgot to mention.
Yeah, but it's on the way, right? The inauthentic corporate male. He's got the tie and the business attire, and the I'm better than you. The hubris and arrogance. He's got like the everything's in place.
And then you look into his eyes; it's just broken. Just brokenness. Why is the guy
so old?
Looks like Matt.
Well, because he's 50, a 50-year-old minister.
It's not a 50-year-old. I hope.
Is that Matlock?
All right, do like 45.
You actually gave Ted some hope.
Okay, I'll give him 45.
Who's your favorite, DeFreak? Would you say the white Pope, the black Pope, or the gray Pope?
Kind of in the middle.
Catholic, dude. I'm not Catholic, so I don't even care.
Oh, so what are your thoughts?
I bet he has that look on his face, though, consistently.
Yeah.
What are your general thoughts on the papacy and just, the Vatican?
I think that I think they're Christian. I think God used them to spread the gospel around the world. I know a lot of Catholic people that have some of the greatest hearts I've ever known in terms of nursing professions. And
Right. So the Pope's a good guy.
That's about it.
Right? I mean,
yeah. So Mother Teresa that
prophet,
said, "I don't give a shit about these people. I only make sure to get them to Jesus."
I don't have a problem.
That kind of thing.
I don't buy into the whole. I don't buy into the church authority thing.
That makes sense. You don't want authority. That makes perfect sense.
That's fascinating.
No, I believe that Jesus is more authority than the church.
OTW, we going over? Or what do you got on your?
Yeah, I'm ending this here. I'm just gonna download the last image I made of the freak. This might be more accurate, actually. Hold on a second. I'll have it in a moment. I want to bring it up. Here we go. Delete these.
You going to work today or what?
No, I don't work, but I have other shit that I need to do. But I can pop in later on if you want me over. Hold on a sec.
Hey, did you have a blowout with Mel and Pandora, OTW?
Is that better?
That's a bit better. This thing's really like forecasting that humans are like done for.
No, it's just no. Paul,
apparently 10 years older than me, and he looks like he's ready to die. So I think they're telling.
It's accurate, dude. No, it's accurate because he has lived a life that is not worthy of life, so it has been robbed from him.
You're right. It's
He's
a Talcott. It's a Talcott 45, right? Talcott at 45 is like me at 80.
He's even got
premature aging, like premature ejaculation.
Guys, let me read the description to Paul. Huh? It's a 45-year-old white minister, bitter slave, short, fat, and ugly.
Did you put in? No. Can you add to the thing? I'm gonna push the broadcast back a little bit because I pushed it back 15. But I kind of like this. I want do 40. You got to add the keywords as youthful. Put youthful because he is a bit youthful, bitter minister who is going to be saved by Jesus and Donald Trump. Could you somehow add that? Because I want to see.
Looking to Jesus, maybe.
I'm so thankful to the Lord that I'm bitter enough to teach him about him.
Yeah, you're bitter because you created a grandiose image of yourself that isn't in line with reality to pad your insecure ego. So now you're bitter that everyone else can't live up to your false image of yourself that isn't real. So that's like where your bitterness comes from, right? Like you have this need to teach everyone else because you're so informed / bitter.
I don't know. You guys must like carry a hammer and a sickle around or something because this is like communism.
That's you, sir.
No, this is communing and community. You wouldn't know it. So like put in the keywords saved by Jesus and Donald Trump and youthful and see if it
oh wait, it's already generating. Hold on a sec. I got 45 years. Hold on a sec. 45 year
you saved by Donald Trump and Jesus.
No, I didn't.
Sandwich.
What about familyless?
Well, that's implied in the picture. There's no one else there. Every picture is him alone.
And the stuff's gone.
Actually, it made several pictures.
Like even the AI knew to put the halo effect around me.
It made it.
That's you.
It's the light you're blinded by.
The moonlight.
But notice how the corona. Notice how the halo is not a vibrant yellow. Dim, like grayish kind of.
It generated more than one of him. It's like him at different stages of his life.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's so distorted. He thinks that's a bright, luminous halo when it's like an ominous, dark, morbid background indicating how.
It's like the moon or something.
Disempowered he is.
A grayish, dead white, dead green.
It's a cloudy moon scene there. Here's him at different stages of his life.
Yeah, that one all the way to the right is more like what I imagine him being, right? But even less aged, like just a dorky, dweeby, Hollywood-looking, inauthentic corporate male. But you got to add in Saved by Jesus and Donald Trump because then it's going to generate some interesting image. Could we add that, please?
I will.
Why would Dub say something stupid like being saved by Donald Trump? not
Right.
Jesus, but he says when he knows that's not like it's just ridiculous. Like talk about framing and
It
narratives.
has more of that like
All you people
duped,
think about
gullible,
is
naive
narratives,
look
like,
in the eyes too.
it's
Like
just
that's
a
more
narrative
what we
thing.
need.
Yeah,
You got to put in keywords
narrative
like
into a narrative.
duped, gullible, naive, impotent.
Narrative, grandstanding, name calling, sure.
No, that's
Incompetent.
describing what you are. Go ask your women and children; they'll tell you. Please, we're done arguing.
Yeah, it's a witch hunt.
We're making images here.
It's a witch hunt.
Right. No one forces you to come online and be told the same thing online you're told by your friends and family. You choose to do that.
It's a system witch hunt. He's a system witch hunter.
Yeah, we got to drain the panel versus swamp.
System witch hunter Biden.
You got to drain.
No one forces you to come online and get told the same things by strangers you are by your women and children. You chose that. Now accept it,
sir.
Oh, it says that it won't accept Donald Trump as a. We can't make fun of Donald Trump, man.
Wow.
That's a Jesus block, buddy. Jesus block.
Holy shit! The AI won't make fun of Donald Trump, man. Wow, that's fucked up.
Joe Biden.
If you want 4 more years of Donald Trump,
wait a second. So you can put in Jesus and make fun of Jesus, but not Donnie.
Hold on, let me replate Jesus by Donald Trump. Hold on a sec. Let's just
put in Saved by Politics and Jesus and see what happens.
Says something you typed in a result.
Well, Paul,
does not meet our policies. See,
maybe type in
half hour for OTW.
Don't tell the freak that he's so twisted and bizarre. He'll say, "See, that's proof that Donald Trump's divinely ordained to be our daddy. AI won't even make an image out of him."
Jesus block.
Jesus works.
Jesus blocks.
What about Trump? You can't put Trump in?
Type in Jesus.
Trump. Well, I'll try Trump without his full name, but the Jesus one worked.
Donald Christ.
Something like
That's proof that Donald Trump has more power than Jesus because the AI won't make pictures of him. See, guys, I'm the only one who put forth an answer.
Orange Jesus.
Johnny.
What about Biden? Can you put Biden in there? Like,
Sir, we don't care if you want to eat your uncle on a abandoned island by cannibals and all that.
Why are you even trying to give us suggestions for the art we're doing to make fun of you? You're not supposed to give us suggestions on that. We're not asking you.
Who do you think came up with short, fat, and ugly?
Sir, we're making fun of you right now. Can't you even do that right? He's giving us suggestions on how to make fun of him. God,
it's way better when he helps.
Stupid. Paul, your slaves are so stupid. I had to give OTW short, fat, and ugly.
No, my slaves are much smarter than you. Even the slaviest of my slaves are more discerning and witty and intelligent than you. Please,
they had nothing. I had to give them
not
short,
even
fat,
fit
and ugly.
to scrub the feet of my field working slaves. How dare you?
I had to give OTW short, fat, and ugly for OTW's sake.
You were just being honest at that point.
One of your stupid slaves even has a TV in the background.
Hold on a sec. Here it is. We got it. We got a compilation.
Hey, what do you think you like better, DeFreak? Operation Lockstep or Operation Warp Speed? What did you say is more?
Hydrochloroquine.
Right.
Yeah, but you come on, man. You can't have Donnie in there. Donnie Trump on the left side.
Wait, all right. You're too. You're impatient. You're very impatient.
I love how Jesus is turned into some Sicilian man.
Donnie's on the cross. Can't you see it?
Jesus apparently, we just uncovered AI has discovered.
They won't let me.
Jesus looks like a gray-haired lube ass.
It doesn't. It won't let me do Trump. It absolutely won't let me do Trump.
Oh my God! What about democracy? Can you put "Saved by Jesus" and democracy?
What about
taxes for democracy as an image?
Trump, his actual name DRUMPF.
The professor of Catholic Joe Biden.
Yeah, that one up in the top right, that's him. Just inauthentic dweeby corporate male, just like desperate for Jesus to give him a hand job and kind of bring back his mojo. Because Jesus is kind of reaching below the screen there, and he's got kind of a weird look on his face, and that guy looks really soothed, like Jack Talcott, when he's like having new levels of pleasure. So
that's really twisted. But
that's
true.
the relationship that he has with the Jesus archetype and the priest at the local church.
Look at the smile on the guy's face.
It
At the bottom left, look at the smile after the hand goes up.
Brothers
the
and
bottom,
sisters, there's
the
something
bottom
amazing
right, just
happening
him
here.
and Jesus, like, rejoicing together.
They're holding it.
They're voting
Put that
for
back.
Donald
They're
Trump
holding it.
together. That's what they're doing in that bottom right. They're voting for Donnie together. They're rejoicing.
Brothers and
You're going to
sisters,
blame
there's
this on
something
me when
amazing happening
this
here.
is slave
Here to
perversion dragging Paul
Slave
down. It's not
perversion.
me.
You are a perverted slave, so that's appropriate.
That's you.
All right, I got this, guys. This is gonna be good.
Last one for me. Last one, guys. It's
We
like
gotta go
taking
here.
shots.
I'm late to
Okay,
my
hold
own
on a sec.
broadcast, and I do it in my living room.
Could the Unabomber Ted Kaczynski please turn off the TV in the back or whatever he's doing?
Yeah, just because you say it 10 more times doesn't make it any more funny, right? It doesn't get funnier the more you repeat it.
That's like Talcott calling me an abuser. It's
Can
just
you
fucking
imagine
hilarious.
any woman
Like,
wanting to
you
fuck a
look
guy like
Ted
this?
Kaczynski, though.
What's amazing is guys like this do so good with just the average slave woman, right? Like he probably has a list of women somehow he's fucked, right? This is the torture of life. There it is.
Dude, the slaves are
I'm
bringing
thinking
you
it's
down,
the guy on the right in the middle, or like all the way to the middle of the screen with the weird Nazi look with the bald head. That's it. That's the picture. That's what's got to be on all the new channel. Can we get a new channel started?
Hold on, let me fix that. Hold on,
I
let me
think
get-
we could just have an SPLS channel. I mean, there really should be
That's
an
true.
SPLS channel, in my opinion.
That-
All right, you gotta
makes
change
a lot
the
more
keywords.
sense.
One more OTW. You're making me late, but I'm actually enjoying this. Take all the bitter,
Bitter off,
resentful,
take this-
negative keywords out,
This,
and just put in gullible, duped, and naive. 'Cause
Wait,
you gotta
hold
change
up.
the facial expression.
even the rando generated AI predestination.
You
is
guys
testifying
see the
against-
people down in the middle of the screen, all the way at the bottom. There's two people. That's his family that are just like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? No wonder we don't hang out with him. As they're laughing, and the other one just looks like that old dude looks like a straight up zombie.
Yeah, like
I'm pretty
what's
sure
with
that-
AI, man? Like, why is he arm wrestling with fucking Bernie?
I'm pretty sure that's Noam Chomsky in the top right, and that's Paul Ryan in the middle.
Yeah, why are you arm wrestling Noam Chomsky?
Yeah, I see
Why
that.
is the other guy green up in the right hand corner?
Yeah, it's Noam Chomsky next to Paul
That's
Ryan.
OTW troll.
Okay. Do gullible, duped, naive, corporate male,
Abandoned.
No,
Joe Biden.
no, mud wrestling, something with Jesus. That's like a homoerotic
Homunculi.
activity.
Oh God, okay.
Jesus homunculi.
Put pimped by Jesus. I want to see what it comes up with. For imagery from Pimped by Jesus.
Hold
In the
on.
arms of
Like hopefully
the
Jesus has him on like a dog leash.
Bestiality pimped by Jesus.
Yeah, put pimped by politicians and Jesus and see what it generates. Gullible, duped, naive, corporate male, pimped by politics and Jesus.
So are you going to invite me over to your show or not, Paul?
Absolutely not. I can't use you. Just like your
He
women
wasn't
child
listening.
can't use you for anything, I can't either.
He wasn't listening when you said he was abandoned from there as well.
The best they would come up with was it sucked. You gotta have
So
something
if I
better.
can't go, if I can't go over
Consider
there, then
the-
the slaves. So
Consider the source. I mean,
I can go over there, but then the slaves don't need to go over there to Jack Talcott's.
Are you
right?
generate? Yeah, whatever, bro. We're totally ignoring you now.
Because the
Hero.
AI generator, it's like it's limited. You can't put like too many words in. So I guess it comes up with like this one's like really. I could download it and show it to you guys, but I don't know if it'll work.
And I would say flow state, but none of your trolls are that stupid to go.
of
over
course,
there.
you're going to speak about another one of your
Rung up
loser
like a
failure
bell.
buddies.
They get rung up like a bell.
Did you generate something, OTW?
Yeah, hold on a sec. It's coming up, but I'm telling you, it sucks.
But
This is gullible dude, corporate male, say pimped by politics and Jesus.
Yeah, that's exactly what I heard about.
It's his daddy. He's playing ball.
Jesus is black. He has a basketball on a cloud.
And he's blinded by the light.
Come on, man. This isn't okay. Add some more detail then. If this thing's gonna be difficult, it knows what we want. It just won't give it to us.
Okay.
Revved up like a slave on benefits and privileges.
And benefits.
Gullible corporate male chained up by Jesus and politics.
Okay, hold on a second.
Revved up like a slave with benefits.
Last one for me. I'm getting yelled at.
Okay. Core.
Blinded like a slave, waiting 50 years
Corporate
just to
male.
get that stupid 401.
What was that? Gullible corporate male.
Gullible corporate male chained up by politics and Jesus.
What app are you using right now? The same one for the thumbnails or no?
The same one that I used to produce my thumbnails.
What is it again?
It's called Canva.com.
Oh, Canva, okay. I think that's what Michelle used to use for thumbnails.
Oh, there we go. Oh, this is good. I like this. Oh, this is fucking great.
Hey, OTW, did you and Mel and Pandora have a falling out or something?
Shut up, Tard. We're making fun of you still. I just told you.
No, why?
I thought I heard that on the rumor mill, but I could have not. I could have heard it wrong, so I was just asking. But you are dumb enough to do that. I hope not, but you know.
Why do you have that fucking stuffed up nose sound every time you come on here? It's so just quintessential, inauthentic beta cuck. That voice that you like have, that nasally, just kind of stuffed up nose voice. Go blow your nose, man.
Here it is.
That's it.
It's like Keanu Reeves in the top right there.
Yeah, that guy's even too cool for you.
Yeah,
that's giving you too much. We need more of a cowardly, just kind of hunched over beta male. That guy's even too debonair and suave.
Okay,
for
hold
you.
on a sec.
Even the predestinated
Have fun with the beta male. I'm out.
Pretty much the imagery, right?
What's your favorite slave distraction?
There's you donning the Masonic symbolism that you think is godly, just chained up by your false god in the political system. There it is.
But that's what you're aspiring to this summer, right?
No. This is a metaphysical concept, right? You keep looking at the manifestation and confusing it for the all, right? You don't understand metaphysical concepts. You live in and of the world.
Yeah, I know Jesus, but I don't know anything about metaphysical.
Like you think you're free because you're not in physical chains. This is a metaphysical imagery. You're chained up by a false light of Jesus because you don't understand what's going on there, and the false light of politics. So
It's
you're
so
in
bad
metaphysical
for-
chains you can't see. I'd prefer
It's
chains
so
I can
bad.
see over chains I can't see.
It's so bad for enslavement right now. Even the rando predestinated generated AI is testifying against you guys.
Okay.
How about that slavery, man? Damn, I just started pouring balls. Fucking hurricane out here.
Oh, there it is.
Paul's going to be like the dude in the lower left, you know? All like fake Jesus, chained, jailed, with a fake microphone in his hand, thinking he's still talking to the slave somehow.
Right.
So this is what it came up with.
Yeah, this isn't good enough. It's not what I'm looking for.
This is everything Paul's aspiring to this summer, right? Even the
Okay, I'm gonna
rando
go start my
generated
broadcast.
predestinated
I'm tired of
AI.
Anyway, yeah, we gotta get things going, man. But it was fun though. It was actually interesting to see what the AI came up with. Pretty cool. Interesting broadcast today, guys. All right, everybody head on over to Proper Instruction Motivates People. We obviously will be teleported over there. If you guys are too lazy to go on over there by yourselves, you could just sit and chat, and you will be teleported. So thank you, everybody, for watching. This is OTW News signing out for now. Anybody have any final things they would like to say before we get the heck out of here? Ladies? Nothing? Perfect. All right. So, this is
shout out to the Society of Jesus. Shout out to the Pope, dude, you know?
Shout out.
Yeah, just look at the eye, guys. Just look at your slavery and don't make any meaning of what it all means.
Right.
Figure out how to detach yourself from it. Be in and of the world is the moral of the story.
Exactly.
The goal.
Yeah. I agree. So this is what's coming up next.
Telling the truth adequately, while on the other hand, no one fails entirely, but everyone says something true about the nature of all things. And while individually every human will a considerable amount is right. The man who is truly good and sensible bears all fortunes, we presume, becomingly, and always does what is noblest under the circumstances. Some identify happiness with virtue, some with practical wisdom, others with a kind of philosophical wisdom, others add or exclude pleasures, and yet others include prosperity. We agree with those who identify happiness with virtue, for virtue belongs with virtuous behavior, and virtue is only known by its acts.